Rain. It's a natural event, but sometimes when it occurs in urban environments, it can have a not so nice flow-on effect. But I'm looking at ways of reducing this. Hi, I'm Claire Farrell and I research green infrastructure and how plants can make cities more livable. When it rains in natural landscapes, the water can be absorbed into the soil and runs into rivers and streams. But in busy cities, this water lands on roads and buildings, taking pollution with it into the drainage systems, upsetting the health of the waterways. I'm studying how green roofs, like this one on city buildings, can reduce stormwater runoff. This is a green roof at the Melbourne University's Horticulture campus. The substrate, which is the material that the plants are planted into, acts like a sponge to hold stormwater until the plants are ready to use it. But because we are on a roof, this layer needs to be fairly shallow. So we have to use plants that can grow in shallow soil depths. And for green roofs to reduce stormwater runoff, plants have to be high water users after rainfall to dry out substrates. Not all plants can achieve this, even if they're commonly planted on green roofs, like succulents. A common succulent used in green roofs is sedum. While sedum is drought tolerant and can retain water in its fleshy leaves, it actually doesn't use much water at all. So I set out to research which plants are both drought tolerant and large water users, and which might be the most effective at reducing runoff. So I looked for instances in nature with similar harsh conditions to find out what kind of plants would be good on a green roof. Areas of rocky granite outcrops in central Victoria experience high temperatures and have shallow soils with highly variable water availability. These are some of the plants that thrive in these conditions. For instance, Dianella admixta tolerates drought by rolling its leaves, but it also has high water use after rainfall to dry out substrates and reduce stormwater runoff. And this is Arthropodium milliflorum. It has root storage of water, which makes it survive drought, but it also has high rates of water use, making it ideal for stormwater retention on green roofs. As well as roots, other plants can store water in their leaves or stems to help them cope with drought. This makes them all a lot more adaptable to water extremes than sedum and makes them better choices for a green roof. Other factors that influence the ability of a green roof to absorb water include the slope of the roof, the design of the drainage layer, the size of the plants, and how dense the planting is. So we have a lot more research to do, but it looks like green roofs can reduce stormwater runoff and help the environment. So with rooftop gardens, the sky is the limit.